you recording it?
I'm
The
recording.
session?
Yep.
And then how do we access that?
I can share it with you in Google, I think.
You could are you doing it in the cloud, or are you doing it on your computer?
I'm sure it'll go to my computer.
Okay, well in that case you can just put it into Google Docs and then share the link.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to download it because we'll probably want to edit it, put some opening credits and whatnot on there.
Sure.
Okay, good. And one last question before we get ready to start. So will your other classes be viewing this session today?
Yes, this afternoon.
Okay. Right about the time that Elena and I are having our naps. Just teasing.
Oh, Ivana, I was up till 4 o'clock correcting papers and things, so I'm kind of like you on the other side.
I know. I'm just teasing. Yeah, this isn't the most challenging time that we've had these things. There's been more challenging time.
I have similar webinar at 2 p.m. Moscow time on Monday. So it's my late night.
So Elena, maybe you can put your camera or move your computer screen down because we just see like your chin is being cut off. So yeah, that's better.
Is it?
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, before that, and there's this interesting light bulb right on top of your head. Like
the only thing I can do. Hold on.
No, it's fine.
Maybe if you just turn your computer just a little bit so you don't have the light bulb behind you.
This is the problem because it's PC that is connected to my 3 screens. Is this better?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
All right. So we haven't started recording, have we? We have?
Yes.
Oh. Well.
We'll just edit that out.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, then, if we're all ready, then maybe we can start. So officially, I'd like to say good morning to all of you and welcome everyone that's participating in the Global Forest Link Getting Started session, those of you that are here today with us live, and those of you that are watching this on playback. And we're going to be sharing some very important information with you. I am Dr. Yvonne Marie Andres. I am the co-founder of Global SchoolNet, and I am a facilitator for the Global Forest Link project. Today, we'll be presenting presenting to students in Iowa, and educators and students in Iowa. And this session is being recorded for playback, so we'll be sharing this with others that will be watching. And right now, I would like to turn it over to Dr. Elena Yulova, who will tell you more about the project.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. How can I make it so that my screen is in the middle?
What you do is either you move to the left or you take your computer and just move it a little bit.
Oh, no, that's fine.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. My name is Elena Ilayeva. I have my PhD in computer sciences, and I'm running a small nonprofit called Community Commons that is working together with Yvonne on this very exciting project. I also work for the Scripps Research Scripps Institution of Oceanography. I'm doing climate modeling, especially El Nino modeling. I'm very excited to be on this project because in addition to all my research projects, I also run a San Diego Russian School, which is a after-school program that teaches Russian. And this is the very exciting project when we're combining research, US students and Russian students. I want to share my screen and to give you to show you my presentation. So I'm sharing
Click in the center on the bottom.
this screen, and can you see my presentation now?
Yes.
Okay. Most of you know why we really need to protect forests, because they actually contribute to carbon sequestration, that we are losing forests, that lots of water in the US, drinking water, is in the forests, that we have the biodiversity is in large part is due to the forests. The climate change is actually very much connected to the forest change. And in addition, if you live in the city, then there was this recent research that said that additional 10 trees in a given block correspond to 1% increase in how healthy the nearby residents. So after saying this, I want to show you the small slide that shows how how you students can help us to combat deforestation. This is how the project will work. You will go to the nearest forests, and it doesn't matter is this an urban forest or is it a rural forest, and you will gather local data. You will connect this local data to the satellite images that show the same data but from above. You will talk to experts. You will do your research to understand what is going on in your community with the forests. And then you will share this with your peers in Russia and in other US countries, other US cities, places. And then you will create your digital stories and share them, and also share them with your peers and with your communities. We had a pilot project with just 2 places, one in Russia. It was the city called Ulan-Ude, which is close to Lake Baikal. And Lake Baikal is the largest lake on the earth. And this slides show the view of this place from above. This is the picture of Lake Baikal, and this picture of the students. And another place was San Diego. We had 2 schools in San Diego, and this picture shows the view of San Diego from above, the on the ground view of San Diego, and the group of the students from San Diego. In this project, this map, and don't worry that it's so dark. It's so dark because it shows it's overlaid with the satellite image from above. This map shows the location of the teams, of the Russian teams. So Russia is pretty, I don't know how many of you know the geography of Russia, but Russia is a huge country, and we have the participants in Moscow, which is in the western part of Russia, and then we have the participants in Ulan-Ude, which is very close to Mongolia and China, and in Irkutsk, and all in between. This map shows the participants in the US for now. We expect to have more locations. We have more students in each team than Russian students. So we will have approximately the same amount of students in both countries. But we have participants in California, in Chicago, in Washington, in New York, and in Iowa. Questions so far?
Any questions?
How?
One thing I skipped over, and I apologize, it's just morning brain. I would like the students and teachers from Iowa to introduce themselves. That should have happened in the beginning. So could you take a few minutes and just tell us what schools we're talking to and a little bit about your community?
Let me, should I stop sharing screen?
Yeah, can you stop for a second?
Okay. Yes.
I'm Katie Soames. I'm Rachel Rebuff.
And I am the teacher, Martha Garrels.
Indianola is a city in Warren County, Iowa, United States, 18 miles south of Des Moines, Iowa. The population was 15,108 people at the 2013 census. It is the county seat of Warren County. Indianola was founded in 1849. Our town's name was taken from a newspaper account of a Texas town in the same name. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 11.25 square miles.
What? Indianola is also the home of the National Balloon Classic and National Balloon Museum. We are also home to Simpson College, a private post-secondary institution where George Washington Carver was a student in the 1800s. He received art and music education at Simpson before moving to Iowa State University to learn about agronomy. Indianola is served by the Indianola Community School District, which includes our high school. Indianola High School has around 1,100 students in grades 9 through 12. We have the opportunity to take a variety of learning opportunities, including advanced and advanced placement classes. There are also many sports and clubs to join. Another famous person from Indianola is Casey Blake. Casey played Major League Baseball up until a few years ago for the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. He and his wife, Abby, have donated generously to our school's sports facilities.
Interesting.
That's great. And Dr. Zeitz, would you like to introduce yourself? If you unmute your mic.
There we go.
Yeah.
My name is Dr. Lee Zeitz. I'm a professor of instructional technology at the University of Northern Iowa. And I'm fortunate enough to have Ali Sauter as one of my students. And she's really she's taking what we're learning in the classroom and really use it in the real world.
And I am fortunate enough to have known Dr. Zeitz for quite a long time.
Yes, it has been a while, hasn't it, Yvonne?
Yeah, and have worked on a number of different projects. So I love when we can collaborate on something new. And this is a very exciting project. It's very innovative. We'll be using new technologies and really making a contribution. So now that we know everybody who's on this in this session, I'm going to turn it back to Elena to continue.
Elena?
Yes.
What you might do is the button that you click on to open up the presentation to full screen in your PowerPoint. You might do that so we can see your pictures even better.
Okay, sure. Let me start sharing the screen again. Can you hold on just a second. Which one do you see right now? Do you see the?
Well, what we see is this is if you go up there where it says slideshow.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying. It's basic. Okay. Hold on just a second.
The other. Oh, there you go. That'll do it. Oops. Other way.
I want to start sharing. For some reason, it gets into my other screen. Hold on just a second. New share.
If you go down and click right down there where you were, go down to the lower right-hand corner, and right there where you have that presentation button, go down about an inch and go to the left.
Let me go do this. Let me share this one. Which one do you see right now?
There you go. Perfect. That's it.
Oh yeah. So we ended on this map of participants from the United States. And this is a small slide I tried to put together to show how it will work. The teams of students will collect data from their local forests. They will go to the forest and take photos and fill out the forms with the corresponding data. Then they will upload these photos and data, and we will organize them into the special application that will help to analyze, that is called SWOT. We'll talk about it a little bit later, that will allow us to visually analyze all the images and data that is collected. And then students will use the photos that they collected, the most representative photos, to figure out what they actually observed, what kind of problems they see in the forests, and try to explain this forest by doing their research. And then they will meet with experts, go to the internet, and will show you the sites that you can use, go to this Global Forest Watch platform that will allow you to see the same area from above, from the satellite images, and create your digital stories. And then discuss your findings with your communities and with your peers in Russia and in the US. Before going to the Global Forest Watch, I want to show you the I want to show you this Global Forest Link site, which is the main project site that you're going to use, and that will allow you to study, to upload, and to share your findings. We are on the first page of the portal, which just tells you about the project. You can go to you can click on the about button, and it supposedly get you. Oh, the thing is, because I'm on Zoom, my CPU are used, and it affects the speed of the what I can see on my screen. So this is the about the project, very short description. Then you can go to the team and look who is organizing the project. Participants right now, we have just the pilot project participants pictures here, but you, when you start working on the project, we'll ask for some more information about your teams, and we'll put the information here. Experts will have the, right now it's the video and the bio of the expert that participated in the pilot project, and you can watch the video and see what we discussed there. And you will have a similar opportunity to interview an expert in this project that will help you to incorporate the scientific research or experts' actually ideas or opinion into your digital stories. A very important page is the tutorials. We intentionally kept them very short. They are structured so you start from the top and go to the bottom. each tutorial has this, except for the last one, has this green button that says next tutorial. And so when you are done with one tutorial, you just click on this button and get to another tutorial. In most of the tutorials, we have this section, would you like to know more? Where there are links to the sites where you can find more information on the subject. So we encourage you to go through all the tutorials because they will help to build your knowledge that you can use to create your digital story. The tutorial that I will come back later that explains how you collect images. We will discuss it a little bit later because there are links to the online form that I want to go through, but it's all very intuitive, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have any problems because you're really, really very technically savvy. The interesting tutorial that I really encourage you to study thoroughly is the tutorial on what is the Global Forest Watch and how can we use Global Forest Watch. What is the Global Forest Watch? This is the platform. Global Forest Watch is actually more than just the online portal, but the part that we are most interested in is the interactive map that will allow you to go to any region on the globe and to see how the forests change there. For instance, on this map, I pinned your city, and the color shows the tree cover gain and tree cover loss as observed from the satellite images, which are with the resolution of 30 meters. And you see these are the global images that are combined together. And at the bottom of the page, you can see the slider with the years that will allow you, to play the movie that will show how the forest cover changes by year. And the red shows the tree cover loss, and the blue shows the tree cover gain. When you're looking at the whole North America, you can see that there are some areas that are gaining trees, some areas that are losing trees in really huge proportions. And your place seems a little bit like whitish, but then when you can zoom on it and I'm sorry, because of the zoom of the let me zoom it a minute. Again, it's slow because my computer is not so fast, and when we have this live session. And again, you zoom on it and you center the place you're interested in, and you can play the movie. And there's virtually nothing that is happening. And I was trying to understand what is going on, why there are no changes in the tree cover in your area. Though if you look at the tree cover, you can see that you have really dense forests around your school. The other thing that there are other variables that this map can show is, for instance, land use, the managed forests. And again, you cannot see, if you zoom out and look at the broader areas, you can see this managed forests. Let me get rid of the land cover. And so basically, if you want to get to show the additional variables and to clean the map, you can always put, you can always delete the two cover loss recover gain. They are sort of like when you first come to the map, they're always there. Now you can look at the biodiversity hotspots. You can look at the population density. We have tutorial that tells you how you can use the Global Forest Watch for your research, and there is a short movie there, so please go there and see how you can incorporate the satellite images into your stories. Now let's get back to the presentation. So this is the summary of what we want you to be able to do when you're going to the Global Forest Watch platform. You can experiment with different layers on the map. You will visualize tree cover and loss, and then you will explore the stories layer just to understand what is going on in other places of the world. The site has lots of very short video tutorials, so I encourage you to go and to watch them when you have time. And as I mentioned, the project portal is the main is a centerpiece of the project as a whole, because you are going to use tutorials there, you're going to share your stories, and you're going to upload images, and we will create the visual analysis application that will allow you to analyze these images. So it's 8:20, and I can get to the image collection part. Any questions so far? You're not sleeping, right?
What did we decide was going to be the official hashtag?
I have it in one of my slides. Hold on.
It's Global Forest Link without the I because it didn't.
So this is, so this red one,
yeah.
Global Forest Link. You will, when you are on tutorial section, there is one tutorial that is called How to Collect Images. You will go there, and there is this paper form that you should print out before you go to the forests, which actually follows up the online form. You take a picture, you fill out the form, and it's straightforward. You're putting your name, the date, time, longitude to latitude. You don't have to take it in the forest if you cannot. I will show you how you can find it in the online when you come back to your computer. But if you have this information, please do put it here. Lots of smartphones has compasses. Was this a protected area? Again, this is something that you can fill out when you come back to the computer and go to the Global Forest Watch and look there if it's protected area. Was there recent fire? This is what you can actually get from your local news, or if you can see it from the trees. And then river nearby, average temperature warmer, is this year's temperature warmer or cooler than the average temperature? Again, this is something that you get from the internet when you come back. Precipitation as well. Is this a managed forest? This is from Global Forest Watch platform. The percentage of the trees, of different kind of the trees, you just estimate in the area where you are in, and this is something that you fill out in the forest. Do you observe tall grass? Do you observe bushes? What is approximate percentage of all the new trees? What is the distance to the nearest major road? This is, and distance to the nearest settlement. We have it in this tutorial that allows you to use Google Map to estimate this distance. So don't worry if you don't know when you are in the forest. And then these are the questions that are that you fill out based on your observation. And then we have a small tutorial, a small slide in the tutorial that says what is the forest health, and you will put your educated guess on how you estimate the forest health, because in reality, the estimation of the forest health is really complex process, and you are not able to really objectively estimate it. And we ask you to describe what you see. Put 2 or 3 sentences of the main phenomena that you see there. After you filled it out, you come to your computer and transfer the information to the online form. And online form follows the paper form. It allows you to pin your location. You can zoom in and pin your location, and it will give you the latitude and longitude. And you can choose the date and time, and then you will input all the information from your paper form or from the internet that you found about, as I mentioned, about the weather, warmer or cooler, wetter or drier, etc. We have tutorial on this, so don't worry about this. And then you will upload describe what you have seen, and you will upload your photo. Let me see where the photo upload is.
We've got about 10 more minutes. I just wanted to give you a
so
heads up.
You upload. You basically click on the button, choose the file, and choose the file, and it will take you to your desktop, and you will go. In my case, I'm going to videos. It's an image from the internet, and it's there. You upload it. When you press submit, the photo will be uploaded. While we are doing we will collect. You will collect all the images, and you will. We will combine them in the gallery that will allow us to analyze them. This is the images collected by the pilot project students. While it's so you see this is the map where they collected the images. These are the real photos, and you can zoom on the photo, on any photo, and when you zoom on it, there is the metadata comes to the right-hand side of the image, and you can click on the photo number, and it will take you to the same area on the Global Forest Watch platform. And then we can analyze the images by sorting them. For instance, now they're sorted by school. You can sort them, for instance, by forest health. And zoom on in each picture to see why it was poor health or excellent health. And then you can create filters on the left-hand side. For instance, how the forest health depends on the, was it a protected area or not protected area. There is a video tutorial on this, so you will understand how it works. For instance, you can see if there is a protected area, the percentage of the poor health forest is much smaller than if I get rid of this filter, it's 11%, and if it's protected area, it's only 5%.
Elena, shall we talk a little bit about the digital storytelling? And
yes, now I want to say a few words about the digital story.
So an important part of this project is to be able to communicate what you saw, what you learned, what your experiences are. And there's really 3 reasons for that. It's for you to reflect and be able to summarize what you saw, your experiences, who you talked to, for your peers, because there are other schools that will be doing the same project, and we want you to share your experiences with them and theirs with yours, and for the public, because a big part of this is awareness. So what you discover and what you learn, we want to make this public. So part of this is to create a digital story that is shareable. And your story can be a combination of images, video, audio, music, depending on your technological capabilities. You can put together something that is a slideshow with a narration behind it. You can put together a slideshow, that includes video. You can put together a video. We're going to leave that part up to you. We will be giving you a tutorial that's being finalized right now, that's being put together by a video journalist on tips on the best way to tell a digital story. Something that's optional that we're excited to announce is we will be giving digital storytelling awards, and we'll be sending you a 1-sheet description of what those are. We're looking for digital stories that are 2 minutes or less, and there'll be prizes in 3 different categories. There'll be prizes for the best content, and that's for the stories that use the best scientific evidence and research and include that in their story. The best technical, which would be the best use of video and lighting and images, and the most creative, somebody who presents it, or there'll be 2 awards, presenting it in the most fun, innovative, or unexpected way. We will be sharing the rubric with you, so you know what we're looking for. And the people that choose to enter their videos or the digital stories in this competition will need those by May 15th. So that's kind of the quick overview, but we'd really like to turn it over to you now for questions. We gave you a lot of information there.
What questions do you have? Any questions? It's early for us too. We had spring last week.
How many students do you see being involved in this in Russia, in California, and Iowa?
In Russia, we right now have more than 120 students. We originally we said that there will be around 250 students, but we think that we will realistically have 150 students from each country. One more thing about the stories. The length of the story, of the digital story, of the video, when it's after it is edited, should be no more than 2 minutes. We will send all this information. It will be online, and we will also put online the format in which the allowable format in which we want the final files to be uploaded, and the size of the file.
We do have one question.
Yes.
Do we want to do one story for this class period, or do we want to break this class period into smaller groups?
We want this class period to break into groups of 2 or 3 students. So how many students do you have right now?
We'll have 60 total.
60 total. So we want each story to have 2 or 3 students working on it.
Do they work over the same topic, or do we kind of take the issues that we have and have them pick one of those?
Yes, not the same topic if possible. I think you can work on the issues that are interesting in your area, but if these are different issues, I'm pretty sure that you can work on climate change and infestation. Within these 2 topics, you can already pick up 2 or 3 subtopics.
So we would like a variety of topics, but we understand there's a limited number of topics. So if several teams want to work on the same theme or same topic, that's fine. They're going to handle it differently. So, if you can think of these digital stories a little bit like PSA's, public service announcements. So they're, again, summarizing what you saw, your observations, the technology that you used, how you collected your data, so, and what your observations were. And then even more importantly, what action, if you can think of an action that individuals can take based on what you've seen, include that in your story, because that's really important.
Do they have to do it from a scientific perspective, or with their digital story, could they do it from the perspective of a squirrel?
They could,
I'm just saying, be creative when you're looking around saying, oh, look over there, we're losing trees.
That would be fantastic. I mean, that would be kind of fun, really. So yeah, we're looking, we'll send you the rubric because we want everyone to contain, some scientific research and evidence, but how you present that, you can be creative. So absolutely, that would be fun.
Great.
Yeah, I think you have to have more knowledge if you're talking from the point of view of a squirrel. Okay, yeah, go ahead with other questions. I have one remark after this.
Do we have any more questions? Anybody else have questions?
We will, on our site, we have a page called Stories, where you will be able to upload your story. The form is closed right now. We are changing it in comparison to the last project, to the pilot project form, but it will be open in the next couple of days. So you will have it. And it will just ask for your information and ask you to upload the story the same way it asks you to upload the photo and enter some data.
And this is, as we said, this is the getting started. We're giving you a lot of information. We can schedule another webinar, in the future as you get started. If you have more questions, which is likely, we can do another one because we told you so much and it probably hasn't sunk in yet because you have no perspective. But once you get started, you probably will have questions and we'll be glad to do a follow-up.
I will put our emails on the project site, so you can always shoot email if you have any questions. And also, I want to ask you, we mentioned that we want students to meet with an expert. What kind of expert would you really be interested in meeting? Last time during the pilot project, the students met with the researcher from Princeton who is doing research in climate change and forests. Would you be interested in meeting with this kind of researchers, or would you like to meet with park rangers or with firefighters? Just tell us who will be the person you would like to meet.
Is that something we can get back to you on?
Yes, sure. Mm-hmm.
We'll
And
talk.
didn't you say that you were working with a local agency yourself? So, maybe we can share what if you have them come in, we can share that with the rest of the group too.
Yeah, we've got about 2 people in mind that we want to talk to. So
Yeah, and they don't necessarily need to come. They can also do it via Skype or via Zoom.
okay. Well, thank you.
So can I just quickly go through the deliverables?
Our bell is going to ring in about 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Okay, so basically by May 15, we want you to produce your stories.
Yes.
And we will have the timeline on our project portal. And please take the survey the link was in the agenda.
Okay.
We want every student to take this survey. It's very quick, but we just need this information to know what is the baseline of your knowledge and everything.
Can you email that link to me? And
yes.
I can put it on our...
Yes, I will right now.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Please send us the link to the session as soon as you can. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.